No, he's okay. Alright, Brandon's okay. Or Crazy Me's okay against Brandon. Brandon's now dropping to Eclipse. And you just start seeing the numbers across the screen where people are beating others by, 10. K1's beating Jake by 10. People are losing by like 8 and 9. Hey guys, this month I'm giving away a PlayStation 4. All you have to do is comment on this video to enter, but be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you're notified whenever I post a video, because to pick the winner, I'll be randomly selecting one comment from each video I post throughout the month, then selecting one of those people at random to win the console. So the more videos you comment on, the higher your chances are to win. Good luck. Also, my good friend Xcoundrel is giving away an Xbox this month, so be sure to head over to his channel for more details on that. Alright guys, so we're back with the $600 Friday Frenzy tournament sponsored by Google for their game livegame.show. We have our 6 contestants who are joined by last week's $600 tournament winner, Jake M. And the players basically played a bunch of little mini games at 11 a.m. Eastern every single Friday. The people that got first place in the first 7 mini games got into the first auto chess game, preliminary game. We did the same thing for another auto chess game. And then the top 3 players from both of those games are now in this one. We have Vincent, Brandon Z, K1, Crazy Me, Eclipse, Wason, and Jake M, who are all going to be playing for a grand prize of $300 with a total prize pool of $600. We do this every single week, so if you guys do want to play for a chance to win a lot of money right now, this is the biggest auto chess mobile tournament that's held every single week as well, by the way. Be sure to be present at 11 a.m. Eastern time every single Friday. It's a lot of fun. I'm going to go ahead and surrender because I'm not a part of this. This is just for these 7 players to win the money. So good luck, everybody. Third place is going to get $100 sent directly to their PayPal. If they don't have PayPal, they can either make one or I can find a different way to pay them. Second place is going to get $200, and first place is going to receive $300 as well as a free pass ticket into the final game of the following tournament. All right, pretty simple. When is Droda going to jump on board and promote your tournament? I'm not sure. I haven't asked him about it or told him about it yet. So maybe when they know about it, they will promote it more. But this has been going on for about 9-10 weeks now, and we've given away thousands of dollars in prize money. I feel like they should have already known about it. I think I've already told them about it too, but we'll see. Maybe one of these days they'll they'll help out. If not, there's still, hundreds of people that have gotten into it and are trying to get into it. So we have a lot of good players in this week's tournament, by the way. We have Vincent, who's top 3 NA right now. We have K1, who used to be a #1 player in Season 1, so he's obviously really good. Brandon Z is also a king player. We have 2 pawns that are from other servers who are also still really good. And then we have Eclipse right now, which is Rook 8, who's also extremely good. And he won the preliminary game against K1 and Wason. So everybody right now is going to be an extremely good player this week, which is always exciting to see. And I'm of course I have my money on Vincent, K1 to be top 2. I think those are my 2 favorites to win, but I think it's going to depend on roles. A lot of people have been playing Beast Warriors lately, and they've been knocking people out pretty quickly. The 2 preliminary games only went one didn't even make it to 30 rounds, and the other one went 32 rounds. So it was super quick games all around. And let's see who the high rollers are so far. We have K1 with 2 2-stars already, along with the Fallen Witcher as well. We have Vincent with a 2-star Stone Spirit, Brandon with a 2-star Red Axe Chief and God of War. Crazy Me actually has 2 Swordmans, which is not a bad start either, and picks up a 2-star Tab Witcher. And then Eclipse has a 2-star Soul Breaker right here, which will probably end up seeing Eclipse drop into a lose streak here, which is why he's going 3 out of 4, but ends up putting another one in at round 5. So a lot of the times looking at other people's pulls with quite a few good rolling players in this lobby, it's almost better to just like lose streak right off the start. And with a lot of people playing Beast Warrior right now, which we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 warriors, it's almost better to completely open fort. It's almost better to just completely open fort. But let's take a look at the 100 HP K1 going up to level 5, adding that Fallen Witcher back in. Just basically building a lot of 2-stars and has a warrior synergy as well. Can I make a bet that lets people bet on the player they think he's gonna win? I can, but it's there's 8 different options, and the options will like take up the entire screen. I guess I could start trying to do it on the following weeks, but it would have to be, I'd have to change where the bet thing goes, because instead of just having yes or no, like right now you can barely even see the percentage of the no, right? Twitch chat not smart enough to handle that. You know who's not smart enough to handle that, Monty? Me. I feel, okay, my Dark Spirit miss was 10 times worse than your Devastator miss. 10 times worse. Also has a Venomancer. I wonder if K1 is going to grab the Venomancer.
Victory is in my sights.
For the Goblin. Probably won't sell the Red Axe Chief. Probably won't sell the Abyssal Guard. The only thing he would really be able to sell would be Dwarf Sniper if he really wanted it, but it looks like he's just going to leave it there. 20 rounds, no econ game, let's go. You think so? For who? There's not really anybody ecoing right now. A lot of times in these tournaments you see people with like crazy amounts of economy already by round 7, like 20, 30 almost. But there's also nobody streaking except for Waste in this game. I think you should start playing at least until round 20, because there are so many opened units. The game is designed to be played with 8, not 7. You mess up the drops this way. That's something that they have to play around, though. And if I were to play up to round 20, it would affect things quite a lot, actually. Yeah, it'll affect things quite a lot. And yeah, Monty, once the tournament's over, I'll host Monty, so you guys can go watch him. Okay. This game feels like such a good snapshot of this meta. Aggressive Beast Warrior, no econ. It's basically rolling to see who gets the Beast Warrior roll first, and then if you don't, just falling into a lose streak and dying. That's about it. Eclipse is building Assassins, possibly. Kosh Smash, thanks for the follow. FC Bartender, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Let's take a look at Crazy Me now, who's actually fallen into a loss streak. But the problem is, if you fall into a loss streak after you've already tried and failed to go Beast Warriors, and then you still try to build back into Beast Warriors, by the time you start taking units again, all your Beast Warriors are going to be gone. And everybody else is going to start looking like this, with two 2-star Red Axes 2 swordsmen, and they're just gonna walk through you. So you almost just have to give up and go possibly feathered or something along those lines, which could be what he's rolling. Because he has Taboo Witcher. He also picked up the Wind Ranger. Might be going Hunters as well.
All I need is my bow.
Hunter or hunted, your choice.
Alright, let's see what Vincent's doing this round, because I haven't taken a look at him too much. He's probably thinking about leveling. He also has Assassins on his bench too. Probably won't level this round. Probably doesn't need to, because it's Rock Golem, but I would be curious to see if he's actually going to even level next round. He's already 5 out of 8, or if he's just going to stay at level 5 until he goes up to 6 naturally. Could be a potential as well. I think he's thinking of going into Assassins though. Assassins or Feathered, and he just got a really good roll for
We're wolves.
Beast Warrior.
They will be dominated.
Picked up another Phantom Queen, Abyssal Crawler, Soulbreaker. Puts in a second Phantom Queen now. Alright, let's see as far as Econ goes. Crazy Me is level 5 with 20 Econ. Still being level 5 after round 11, unless you're like open fording, is pretty rough. Pretty rough. Fizz is still doing okay. We have K1 building Warrior Beast
Come on, try
with
to hit me.
Doom, and gets a 2-star Red Axe. Probably put it in for the Abyssal Guard, or maybe even a Skybreaker. Takes out Swordman. No, he puts it in for the Abyssal Guard. Okay. Brandon Z at 20 gold now. With, you guessed it, Beast Warrior. Has an egg on the bench. Honestly, at round 12, egging a Swordman isn't the worst thing in the world to do, because he can carry your team. He can definitely carry your team. And Poisonous Swimmer has a little bit of mana items, so it's not the worst thing in the world. And he's actually going to lose this. So he loses his win streak and sits on the egg. I think if he had 2-star Warrior, it probably could have carried him through that round against K1. So that puts Vincent now on top, who's also against Brandon. And now, not only does Brandon lose his win streak because of that, but he also doesn't, you know, hit Vincent for any damage there either. So Vincent just had a pretty good shot. Picked up a couple pieces that he's looking for. I was gonna say he's probably gonna switch out, yes, the assassin there for Tab Witcher, so that way it gives his Phantom Queen Abyssal Crawler a little bit of a boost. Pierre, thank you so much for the host, man. Appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream. We're doing the $600 tournament right now. You should try to get into one, maybe next week or so. Anyone know how to get the dog that Vincent has? This dog? Yeah, you need to get it from the mysterious chest. It's Oni-chan. He's kind of rare, I suppose. Also, if you sub to Monty and Vince, you should get it in the mail. In your inbox. It should just get sent right there. Okay, so Vince is going to go up to level 7, so that way he has Feathered and Assassin bonus. Adding both of those in would be, are definitely super useful, just by going up in level. But he does actually sell his Werewolf, which is a little interesting. Still has his werewolf to add in the Whisper Seer instead of keeping Beast buff for the time being. Let's check in on Crazy Me, who's pretty much lose streaking +3. But again, he's lose streaking into Beast Warrior, which is already being super contested. Monty with the tier 1 sub, appreciate that. Welcome, Monty, to the soup. Also, Dark Flame is the first person to type sub, so if you guys are new, every Friday is Fan Friday, and anytime somebody subs to the channel or gifts a sub, I'll match it as well. So the first person that says sub is the one that gets it, which is Dark Flame, so congratulations. Also looks like Crazy Me forgot to reposition against Wolves, so probably gonna lose this as well, actually. When you're lose streaking and level 5 by round 15, you really need to have more gold than this, and you need to have a lot more levels than this. For Crazy Me right now, his board is pretty rough. Yeah, it's pretty rough. He says bad roll. It's pretty rough. At some point you just have to like not go for the contested units that people are high rolling. Like K1, Eclipse also taking beasts, Jake, Brandon, Divinity Mage. I mean at this point though, at this point it's rough because you kind of want to roll, but at the same time you kind of want to level, and you just don't have enough gold to do both. Schmokey the Bear, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome. Grown Kiddo, thank you for the follow. Welcome, guys. 126 follows today. You guys are awesome. Also, 49 new subs today. Welcome, everybody. And Crazy Me is going to get bopped by Vincent for 15. So now he's in a really difficult situation. 8 HP, only 40 gold, level 6. Picks up a 2-star Tusk, Strange Egg on the Doom. Still has a red Axe Chief on the bench. Not sure if he's trying to force Feathered here or what, but he actually has some decent units now. He needs to take off the Feathered for sure. Wait, did he not have he didn't have a Doom already? I thought he had a Doom on the board. I guess not. He's up against Brandon, who's also lose streaking, so he might be okay, but I don't think he's going to be. No, he's okay. Alright, Brandon's okay. Or Crazy Me's okay against Brandon. Brandon's now dropping to Eclipse. And you just start seeing the numbers across the screen where people are beating others by, 10. K1's beating Jake by 10. People are losing by like 8 and 9. Ender 2002, Javier, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Does BlueStacks work on iPhone? No. The idea of BlueStacks is to use it on a PC. Alright. Eventually you gotta realize that too many people are building Beast Warriors. Vincent saw that, transitioned to Feathered, which I think is a really good option. And he's actually close to a lot of the 3-stars as well. Devitron, thank you so much for the 2-month resub. Also, Razgul gets the free sub. Appreciate that. GZ. Enjoy your emotes, guys. Bright Knox, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Kokon, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome, guys. Alright, let's take a look at Brandon and Crazy. Those guys are the ones that are kind of in the do or die situation. Crazy's actually still sitting on 30 gold. And a lot of units on the bench. With 8 HP. It's a little scary. Gambling a little bit here for sure. Gambling a little bit for sure. Captain QC, thanks for the follow. Luis, thanks for the follow. Alright, so he's gonna get rewarded from the gamble, so that way he's into round 20 for the creep round, but I mean even still, even still, 8 HP, it's pretty scary. And he also has a 2-star Wind Ranger on the bench. I'm not sure if he's planning to switch into Hunters, which would be good against Vincent, but I don't think Vincent really has to worry too much about Crazy Me unless he gets really lucky next couple rounds. He also has some like Desperate Doctor, I guess, to put in for Poisonous Worm, like Warlock bonus. And Storm Shaman, which is also kind of interesting. Or Cave Clan bonus. I'm curious to see what Crazy does here. I'm actually curious to see what he does here. Okay, so he sold the Wind Ranger. Just because. Levels up. And values Desperate Doctor over Soul Reaper at 1 star without having Berserker. Interesting play, but we'll see. Yeah, anything can happen. Anything can happen. But it looks like Crazy's gonna be out here. So Crazy's gonna take 7th place. GG Crazy. He's gonna lose to Wason. And then we have Brandon, who's also taking some more damage here, putting him to 11 HP. Also building 6 Warriors, 4 Beast, up against Vincent. And Jake, also building Beast Warriors.
Live by the sword, kill by the sword.
Oh, so many Beast Warriors, man. It's actually crazy.
Welcome to the Marines.
Alright, so we made a 2-star Abbey Guard. Made a 2-star Tusk Champion. And so Jake has a lot of 2-stars and a lot of money just sitting on his bench right now. Where I don't think he has that luxury. I don't think he has that luxury. And I think it's going to cost him right here. So he goes down to 1 HP. And you just think about how much gold you've wasted on your bench units. Brandon has 3 HP as well. Who got some pretty good pickups actually with the 3-star Razor Claw. And it might keep him in the game for a little bit longer. With being level 8, 6 Warriors, 4 Beast, 3-star Razor Claw. It's actually not a bad position to be in anymore. Also has a 2-star Red Axe Chief, but his... Yeah, I mean, God of War is kind of... not the best option for him, but I think he'll be fine against Jake. And Jake... ended up... I think Jake ended up selling all of his units. Ended up getting a 2-star Berserker. I think he sold the 3-star potentials. So Brandon and Jake are going to be fine going to round 24. Wason is losing to Vincent. And Vincent lost to Eclipse, actually. And so Eclipse and Vincent are both building Feathered.
Open your third eye and see.
But he has nowhere to really sell. Okay, so he was able to make some room. Not sure why he's not egging the Razor Claw. So he egged the Taboo over the Razor Claw. Up against Vincent, he's actually doing really good, so let's take a look at Vince. Vince is doing, or I'm sorry, Jake's doing pretty good. Brandon's doing good now. Wason is looking like he's kind of in trouble a little bit with 3 Mage Goblin Mech Gods? Or Mech Gods. I don't know his whole team, but let me check. 1-star God of War. But he still has 50 gold, so he has some time. He has some time. He definitely needs to get his team together after this round. So he's probably looking to add in Lord of Sand, take out Tusk Champion, obviously get another God of War, get a 2-star Shining Dragon, add in Warlock bonus, possibly grab Siren. Like that would have been a time to probably sell one of the Skybreakers to grab the Siren, because you know you're going to be doing your whole roll down. Maybe he might wait another round. Jake actually got kicked out too. I totally missed that, but I thought Jake was okay, but Jake's going to take 6 then. Brandon's doing fine. Wason's actually going to take some more damage here. So 17 HP with the amount of Feathered and Beast. Yeah, you're going to see him roll down. Passed up a couple things. Not going with pass up the Ghost Prophet, which would have given him Warlock bonus. He also opted out of Wind Ranger. So I don't think this team is gonna hold up. I think holding on to the Goblins for too long is GG. Also valuing 1-star or 2-star Skybreaker over Tsunami Stalker, also GG. Brandon's down to 3 HP. Wason's at 6. Wason rolled all the way down to nothing though. So Wason's pretty much out of it. I would assume. I think he rolled so quickly, he might not have realized what he was passing. Because a 2-star Wind Ranger would have definitely helped him more so. He got God of Thunder, which is a huge pickup. I would just take out Skybreaker and probably keep in...
I am the God of War, boy.
Or not. He's still hanging on to it on the bench. It's definitely going to help him. It's definitely going to help him. I don't know if it's going to help him enough, especially against... Brandon's team is pretty stacked. I'm just really surprised he rolled past the Ghost Prophet, because he doesn't have Soul Reaper. Alright, so Wason's going to go out 5th, and Brandon's going to go out 4th. So just like that, we're in the top 3. So all 3 of these guys now have won at least $100, just like that. Vincent, Eclipse, and K1. So I kind of thought that K1 and Vincent were going to be in the top 3, which they are. So let's take a look at their teams and their economy. So we have K1 with 50 gold, Eclipse with 50 gold. Vincent's rolled down, also still level 8. Everybody's level 8 right now. Eclipse and Vincent are both building a similar team. And Eclipse, 7 out of 32. Everybody's at 7 out of 32. All three of them. All three of them are all at 7 out of 32. The only thing is that everybody else has economy except for Vincent. Alright, K1 actually dropped to Vincent as well. But K1's also building Beast Warrior Warlocks. But he does have Soul Reaper, 2-star Razor Claw. Let's see if he rolls here at 16 HP or if he's gonna hold on.
Slice and sweat.
He also has a 2-star Tortola Elder. And he's deciding not to use the gold. He's gambling a little bit here. Especially going against Feathered, he can certainly take 16 damage from either one of these guys, actually. So Tortola got the ult off. I don't think it did enough damage as he was hoping it would. So I think he killed the units that he needed to not die here. So he's going to be fine. So he gambled a little bit. But he's going to be fine. He's just going to have very little HP. Both Vincent and Eclipse are both streaking as well right now. Yo, what up, Poppy? How's it going, man? Alright, so Vincent has no Razor Claw. Eclipse has a 3-star Razor Claw. K1's got a 2-star Razor Claw. Vincent's screaming to find the Razor Claw. He's not finding no Razor Claw. Also sitting on 2 strange eggs. Maybe close to a 3-star Shadow Crawler. If he picks up 2 more eggs, by the way, he'll have 4 eggs. 4 eggs plus 2 of a unit and a 2-star of that same unit equals a 3-star of that unit. Because then you could just use 1 egg on the Shadow Crawler and then make a 2-star egg and then use that 2-star egg to level up 2 2-star Shadow Crawlers. I learned that. as we all know, right? Good. I'm glad we're all on the same page. Alright, let's take a look at what K1's doing here. Picked up another Razor Claw too. Throws in the Berserker. Would that work with Dark Spirit too? No, Dark Spirit's different. Dark Spirit's definitely different. Alright, let's see how K1 does. 5 HP. Still keeps 26 gold. Swordman is a pretty good carry against Feathered, honestly. Because he does magic damage. Once he gets its ult up, he's fine. So he just needs to kill like 1 more unit here. But everything, all the damage is going into the Warpwood Sage. And it looks like he's going to be okay. He's going to live another day. K1 is like calculating things right now. Very calculated. He's probably looking at all the other builds and knows that he's okay. He's making me nervous though. He's definitely making me nervous. He's still sitting. Oh no, he's not. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's gonna sit at 40. Oh my god. Oh my god, K1, you're killing me, dude. You're actually killing me right now. Wormy Boy's dead. This is not good for K1. Alright, K1 is gonna take third. He's gonna take third. I don't agree with him keeping 40 gold. But, you know, I don't know. I would have played it differently. K1 goes out third. So he's going to take home 100 gold. 100 gold. He's going to take home $100. Sorry, US, by the way. Not 100 gold. Yikes. All right, 35 gold here for Eclipse. 100 gold. Yeah, he's saving for next tournament, guys. Relax. Stop. Don't make fun of me. Nice. So Eclipse picks up a 3-star of all of his feathered. And he's looking for another Wind Ranger too, to make a 3-star Wind Ranger. And I think this is going to turn into a little bit of like a proc fest. Although I think Eclipse's team is much stronger than Vincent's team right now. Just based on the 3-stars that Eclipse has compared to the 3-stars that Vincent has. I'm not even sure if... Yeah, Vincent doesn't even have the Razor Claw yet. He's just... Poor man rolled his Whisper Seer and Warpwood Sage. Although he is one Shining Assassin away from a 3-star Shining Assassin. In my opinion, not really worth it. My opinion, not really worth it. I would actually take a 3-star Shadowcaller, especially with those items, over a 3-star Shining Assassin. I've made a 3-star Shining Assassin before instead of a 3-star Shadowcaller, and it was sad. It was big sad boys. Yeah, I think Vincent's gonna go down pretty quickly here. This bear is just really difficult. Really difficult to get around. It's a feathered versus feathered battle, though. What's up, Poppy? Did I quit this game? Yes, I quit it because it's up to the players that are playing for 600 bucks. And of course, sponsored by Google as well. Yeah, I think Eclipse is gonna take this. Either way, though. Either way, they've already sealed $200 to $300. Did I quit Summoner's War? Oh yeah, yeah. Well, not like quit it, but I haven't played it for a while. I still have my account and everything. And he's level 9 as well. Yeah, Eclipse's team is much more stacked. I think he just got the rolls a little bit better than Vincent. Although Vincent, to get to where he was smart to switch to Feather when he saw so many Warrior players. And you can see the Warrior Beast players all fell. And... Oh, alright. So Vincent went for the 3-star Shining Assassin. He got it. He's going to concede to Eclipse. Eclipse is going to take the $300 grand prize as well as a free pass into next week's $600 tournament, by the way. So if you guys are looking to get into the tournament, follow on Twitch, twitch.tv/Claytano if you guys are watching this on YouTube. If you're watching this on Twitch, just be sure to follow. Hello, hi. What's up? But it's round 36, so if you guys bet that it would get to round 38 or higher, you guys lost. I'm sorry. You guys, it didn't get to round 38. But again, thank you so much to Google for sponsoring this week's tournament. Congratulations, Eclipse. $300, dude. Our winner from last week did get knocked out. That was Jake M. And Eclipse is going to be back next week to play for $300. Once again, $300 US, not gold. GG though, everybody that was involved in today's tournament. Thank you guys for participating. Even if you didn't make it into the tournament, thank you guys for playing the live games sponsored by Google. And if you did win money today, Eclipse, Vincent, and K1. Please send me your PayPal email addresses as a Twitch Whisper, so that way I can verify it's the same person and I'm not getting like a message from somebody on Discord that's using a similar name. So send me a Twitch Whisper, that way I can send you guys out your money. It is gonna take, I'm gonna wait until Google pays me in order to pay you guys, because I am closing on my house September 10th, so I do want to keep as much money in the bank right now as I can, so that way I, you know, get my loans approved and I'm able to make my down payment and all that stuff. So if you guys could just bear with me on that, I'm just gonna wait till Google pays me so that way I can pay you guys. All right, but thank you guys so much for watching today. I really appreciate you guys being here.